Sub 25k. Hey, what's up guys? I just want to drop in and share this massive milestone that I hit recently. 5 days ago, I hit a sub 20-minute 5k. It's been a really big goal of mine for a long time, balancing both the strength and bodybuilding side of things as well as the running. So it's been a long time coming, both getting used to running on the whole, but also balancing these two goals. Honestly, the reason I went for this sub 20-minute 5k was because I just felt really good this day and I'd planned to go out on a fairly hard session anyway, and I was feeling really strong. And instead of doing some intervals over the kind of longer distances like 1k, I decided I wanted to go flat out for an all-out effort 5k. And not only did I complete it in a sub 20, I friggin' smashed it. Check out that time. Really happy with both the splits and also the overall time. As part of my journey towards this sub 25k, I've been training really hard for 10k distances, because alongside my bodybuilding competition that I've got in 2.5 weeks, I will be running the 10k trail. Most of my training has been geared towards the slightly longer side of things, but balancing the volume of work that I've been doing in my bodybuilding with the volume of running that I've been doing for my running training. So it probably doesn't look like normal running training, and I've had to rely a lot on listening to my body when I've been balancing these two, as well as other stresses. Some days if I planned to go out on a hard session and my body just wasn't having it, my central nervous system was like, James, don't do this session, I'd relied on some shorter, easier sessions. I've also been running a lot through trails over longer distances, trying to get my pacing and pushing. I completed my personal best 10k over 3k of it being trail recently as well. But I want to talk a little bit about some of the intervals that I've used along this journey, because it hasn't just been me trying to hammer 5k efforts every weekend and just seeing if I get faster. It's been has allowed me to push my fitness up to this next level. Some of the intervals that I've used towards training to this effort include a 4x1k, so really trying to build that kind of speed endurance, getting used to running above my 5k pace for that 1k time. I've also loved that region of 6 times 800 meters, really pushing again that pace up above that 5k time with that blunted rest period. Because I've been training for both the bodybuilding and also the running for the 10k, I haven't been doing these long repeated effort sessions where I'm doing 10, 11, 12 intervals, which might be more like regular running training. One of the shorter sessions that I love is 6 times 4 or 500 meters, really trying to push that pace up and working hard during those intervals, but keeping the volume fairly compact and thinking about quality rather than volume. And I think my personal favorite that I've been playing around with recently has been 800, 800, 400, 400, 200, where I'm pushing hard in the 800s, but they're a sustainable pace, scrubbing about 15 seconds per kilometer off for the 400s, and then that max effort, really big drive for the 200 at the end. Again, squeezing some quality volume into a really short space of time. So these are things that I can do alongside my other training or my other commitments. This process has been a great challenge. Obviously, I've lost 10 kilos since February as well, and since I engaged in this challenge, I've lost over 5 kilos in the last 9 weeks. So the weight side of things I think is really complemented, even though I've backed off on the legs a lot for my bodybuilding competition. Being able to stay strong has also really complemented my ability to run fast. Not forgetting those times, it's not just the interval work that I put in, it's sessions like my long run sessions, tolerating that work for a long period of time. One of my longest runs that I did recently was over 18k, as well as some of those easier, more chill sessions where everything's a bit more relaxed, including like short, easy 5ks or 20-30 minute sessions at a comfortable pace. So yeah, super pumped about this sub 20-minute 5k. Really good to get this on board and under the belt. My sub 40-minute 10k is definitely next along the cards with these hybrid goals that I've got, bodybuilding and endurance together. It just shows we can create this nice balance between these hybrid goals, between the efforts of fitness and endurance without it destroying your schedule or having to commit hours and hours to training. If you stay consistent and keep plodding through that work methodically, trust that process, the results will come. Stay tuned, guys, got more videos on the way. I still need to dive into my posing into the next video, which will be up and running after this one. Cheers, guys.